Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a pay what you want tabletop RPG where you get to play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products and check out their micro red category of games. They are ready to play RPGs with their settings and a streamlined version of the red system. Definitely check it out. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Today I am continuing my review series featuring Cthulhu Unleashed. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review series featuring this modern mythos horror role-playing game, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about character creation, creating your unaware. In Cthulhu Unleashed, players adopt the roles of characters who are initially unaware of the underlying realities that shape their world. These characters are digital natives, modern, ambitious, and driven individuals, keen on leaving a mark in the digital age. As they pull on the threads of seemingly benign stories, they will encounter phenomena that defies explanation, pushing them into confrontations with the incomprehensible and the unknown. Of course, this experience is going to test their sanity. Each decision made and each secret uncovered will gradually peel away at your ignorance. When it comes to character creation, you have steps to follow, of course. First, your concept and background. What is your character, the occupation, the personal history, the drive? What moves your character? Then you determine the attributes. You assign attributes to your character. Characters have a base move of 30 feet. If strength is higher than 70, then plus 1d4 to bonus damage. If size is higher than 70, you get a plus 1d4 to bonus damage instead. And minus 5 feet to move. So the larger you are, the stronger you hit, but you're a bit slower. So you have the table with the dice rolls for all of these attributes, which are pretty self-explanatory. You have strength, constitution, size, dexterity, appearance, intelligence, power, and education. We will talk a bit more about this as we continue with the review series. Occupation, this is all about the relevant skills of your trade, of your profession. When it comes to sanity and hit points, you calculate your sanity points, which start off equal to your power attribute. This reflects your mental fortitude against the horrors that you will face. Hit points are determined by a combination of your character size and constitution, divided by 10. You also determine your personal description, your background story, your personal story, and your tethers. This is what allows you to cling to your sanity in times of need. You have to choose 3. When it comes to equipment and belongings, you equip your character with modern tools and personal belongings that fit your background. You divide your credit rating by 10, rounded up. This results in the amount of items you can choose from the equipment list. There are many occupations to choose from, such as police officer, software developer, tech support, biologist, content creator, paranormal investigator, urban explorer. When it comes to your skills, they are very easy to understand. You basically allocate skill points. Some could be occupational skills. Each occupation provides a list of associated skills, but some other skills could be self-taught. Players also receive a separate pool of points to allocate to any skills representing hobbies, pastimes, or self-taught abilities in general. You can of course improve these skills. Once per session, a player may attempt to improve any number of skills they have successfully used. This is done by rolling a d100, and the result must be higher than the current score. If this is the case, the player may improve that skill by 1d4 in total. You have details on the starting values, the purpose of starting values, how opposed skill rolls work. Outside of combat, there are no true opposed skill rolls. Player characters will experience opposition in the sense of the game master applying more difficulty to a skill check. That's basically it. But this is a tabletop RPG, you can handle it however you like. Because, for example, in the case of combat, there are many situations that could arise, and then that is a different type of rolling altogether. You, of course, like I said, you determine your credit rating. You can use your credit rating to make purchases, influence social interactions, access resources, and the like. This value of credit rating will determine what you are allowed to do in these areas. It could be considered a skill that serves a dual purpose. It quantifies a character's financial well-being and social standing, and it acts as a measure of the character's ability to access all sorts of good things. So it's just like a skill check. You also have details on the various credit ratings. For example, if you have a credit rating of 1 to 9, then you are poor. But if you have a credit rating between 50 to 89, you are wealthy. And you have various details concerning accommodation, travel, expenses, etc. When it comes to starting gear, you have a table detailing laptops, tablets, drones with cameras, night vision goggles, emergency first aid kits, ebook readers. Remember, this is a modern horror game, and everything is covered here. When it comes to weapons, you have tasers, pepper spray, baseball bats, compact handguns. And you can use these items to use as examples. If you don't find an object in the list, you can easily apply the values to the object that you need for your session. And this concludes this part of the review series. In the next part, we are going to talk about the tethers to reality, as well as other nuances, specifically willpower and Into the Breach. Character creation is quite simple. You could say that you still have nuances due to the D100 system, the values to make those skill checks. But it's so easy to understand due to various abstractions, like in the case of wealth, and the values applied to in the case of your size, your strength, to damage and whatnot. It is very easy to understand. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you and see you later.